Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Philippa. I am a certified yoga teacher and personal trainer. I am sorry I have been away for a couple of weekends, so I did not upload. So we are gonna go full swing into it. I'm gonna upload 3 videos because I have missed a few Sundays here, okay? So happy Sunday, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna get started. So your first class today is going to be for your hip flexors. Second class is for your back, and then we have the quads. Okay, I am very tight in these areas. I did fly to Australia. It is a long flight from Canada, so very sore in those areas for sitting down for about 13 hours. So I would like to stretch those out, and hopefully you do too. So bear with me. I'm sorry I did take a few weekends off, but we are back. So let's get started. We're going to need 2 blocks and possibly a band. Have it beside you just in case, but definitely need the blocks today. Let's come onto the mat. So as we lie down, you're going to plant that block underneath your pelvis here. So get it nice and comfortable. If you need to adjust, do. Bring the feet a little closer to lift up the hips, okay? Bring it, maybe adjust where the block is. Bring it lower, higher, somewhere that supports your hips. Good. You're going to bring those hips down towards the block there. Get nice and comfortable. Once you've got that position that feels supported for you, you're going to extend both legs out, point the toes, allow them to come to the floor or sink down towards the mat nice and comfortably. So don't force into it and just fully relax. Just take your time coming into those nice long legs. Shoulders are going to relax back and down. Bring the hands towards the floor, extend them out to the side. Palms facing towards the ceiling or towards the floor, whatever feels supported for you today. Okay, we are going to take our breaths here on the mat. So you're welcome to close the eyes or have them at a low gaze. 15 minutes here for class, focusing on those hip flexors where we are. So hip flexors is where we're targeting today. Gonna take nice slow breaths, so closing the eyes or low gaze. Big inhale through the nose. Feel the rib cage flare up. Big exhale through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. I can feel mine starting to rise as the eye lift. Big inhale. Big release out. Good. Going to take 3 more breaths to go for 5. Last 2. Relax the hands, the shoulders, the hips. Last one, big inhale. Big exhale to release. Good. You can bring your hands towards the hips. Gonna slowly plant the feet, okay? Not going to lift up just yet. You're going to windshield wiper the toes towards the corners of the mat or towards the outside of the mat. Going to drive those knees a little closer together until they touch. Holding here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Good. Exhale. Beautiful. Windshield wiper those feet a little closer together. Bring them to hip width apart. Knees are going to come to hip distance. You're going to slowly lift the hips up towards the sky. Remove that block and just allow the hips to come all the way down onto the floor. Okay, nice and slow. Extend the legs out. Take a gentle pause where we are. Slow breaths. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 4 more. 3. Last 2. 1 more. Big inhale. You're going to slowly start to bend the knees. Bring the knees to face towards the sky. Plant the feet. You're going to be hip width apart. We're going to go into our bridge pose. So you're going to plant the feet, push those feet into the mat. Slowly lift the hips up towards the sky, making sure you're controlling it, not going into that hyperextension. Okay, glutes can be nice and active. You're going to tuck the shoulders under to lift that chest a little higher, to then interlace those hands behind you. Hold here. Good, nice gentle stretch at the front of the legs here. So you open up the chest. Quads might feel like they're getting a little bit of work here. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay where you are. Going to bring the hands towards the hips, so maybe slightly untuck the arms, but you're going to support the pelvis or your waist up towards the sky, just with the hands. Allow the hips to fall into that support here. Gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the hands. Bring the spine down from the top to the bottom, all the way towards the hips. Extend the legs out. Give them a little shake here. Big exhale. Good. Drive the knees towards the chest. Take that bear hold. Rocking side to side. Try to keep that low back down. Knees as close as you can towards you. Good. Neutral spine. Extend your right leg. Hug that left leg towards you. Keep that right leg nice and active. We're not going to rest on the floor just yet. Switching other side. Right knee to chest. Hands interlace. Left leg nice and long. Good. One more each side. Left leg towards the chest. Extend that right side. Good. Last one. Big extension. Good. Okay. Both legs towards the chest. Again, rocking side to side. When you're ready, create that nice neutral spine. You're going to rock yourself up to seated. We're going to bring the legs behind us. We're going to go into our hero pose, reclined hero. So, options for you, you can use blocks underneath your sit bones, or you can come with me, and we're going to extend that left leg, right leg behind us, tuck that toe. Now, the option with the block is under here, okay? Multiple blocks if you need it, the higher the better. Now you can stay up here with that block underneath the glutes, or you're going to extend yourself back to your point, okay? Don't want to see you flaring up here with the rib cage, okay? I want you to keep that pelvis a little more tucked instead of that anterior pelvic tilt, okay? Tuck under slightly. You're going to come to your deepest point. Good. Relax the shoulders. Take it to your point. Slow breaths. Good. Ease into it. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel a big stretch at the front of that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Core is nice and active. Drive the arms behind you to support you up. Plant the hands, okay, wherever you are. Keep that block underneath you if you do have one, but we're going to gently lift that back leg to the front. We're going to switch sides. Give yourself a little shake if you need to. It is a pretty intense stretch. Feel free to hold those longer if you need to. Pause the video and take that stretch even longer. And again, use your variation. Try not to flare if you are going down onto the mat, okay? Blocks are there to support you, to get you to that depth. So they are going to help you there, okay? Switching legs, block used. underneath the sit bones if you did use it on the other side. Okay, maybe tighter on one side more so than the other, but take it to your point, okay? Control yourself down towards the mat, or you're up at your point with that block. Relax the shoulders down, try not to flare. If we're going here, trying to really keep us down, come up a little higher. Nice slow breaths. Get settled into the pose. Try to relax as much as you can. Good, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, core engage, plant the arms, use it to come all the way up. Pause that video if you want to hold that stretch a little longer, then coming back into it. Okay, gently untuck that back leg, extend it out towards the top. Give yourself a little shake here. We are going to drive those knees close towards the chest, just offer that seated bear hug here. Nice and tall in the spine. Good. Open that chest. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Okay, you're going to swing the legs back and behind. Now, we are coming into our camel pose. So you're going to be nice and gentle with this. Blocks can be behind you if you would like that support there. I'm going to put them there so you can see. Remove them if you do not need them. Okay, we're coming into that camel pose. You will be on the knees. Knees are about hip width apart. Core is going to be nice and engaged. So it's same with your glutes. You're going to send those hips forward, not too much that you're arching into that back, but they are coming forward. You're going to lift that chest. Shoulders are coming back and down. Support that low back if you want to go to your point, but those hip flexors should be nice and active here, or getting that stretch. Support that low back. Take the hips forward to the point that is supporting you and not catering into the low back or making it painful in any way. Sorry, my foot is cramping. It is cramping today. Okay. I'll ignore it. No, I won't, because it doesn't want to go away. Okay, there we go. Now, knees in line with the hips, nice support with the hands at that low back, chest is lifted, shoulders back. You're going to take it to your point. Now, if this is good enough for you, hold it here. If you want to start to gaze towards the sky, take it. If you want to bring the hands interlaced, shoulders back and down, chest lifted, take it there as well, okay? Trying to bring those hands a little lower. Now, if you need a bit more support, you've got those blocks here, okay? Take the variations to your point. Adjust the hands if you need to, but you're gonna try to keep those hips lifted without sinking back and down. Keep those hip flexors working and getting that stretch. Gaze to the roof, even towards the wall behind you. Good, chest lifted. I'm going to remove these. If anyone else wants to remove theirs too, they can. If that is again too much, you can even take one arm to reach back and gaze towards the sky or the back of the room. Otherwise, knees in line with the hips, keep them going forward, chest lifted, shoulders back and down, hands are on the heels where they feel best supported. Gazing towards the ceiling or towards the back of the room. Good. Let's go. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently roll up, chin to chest. Support that low back, coming all the way back up. Take a quick child's pose. Glutes towards the heels. Arms are going to walk out in front of us to the top of the mat. Arms are nice and long. Pull out the hands out in front of us. Slow breaths. Last two. Good, that's a bit more of an intense one there, okay? So take your variations as needed. You do not need to push yourself to get into camel. You go to your point that supports you. Good, okay, planting the hands. We're gonna take a quick round in the spine. Shoulders are gonna track towards the fingertips. Hips are gonna come to the floor. Shoulders back and down, big stretch again in those hip flexors. Coming into cobra pose. Let's hold it there. Again, try not to let those shoulders rise. Keep that chest lifted, hips towards the floor, shoulders back and down. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the hands, send the hips back. Take a quick child's pose. Nice long arms. We're going to take a quick side stretch. So you're going to walk the hands all the way towards that left side in that child's pose. Let your right hand come over the left. Big stretch in the side. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk through center. Keep those hips down on the heels as much as possible. Plant the right hand. Left hand comes over top of the right. Big side stretch. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Good. Make your way up to seated. That is us done for that hip flexor stretch. Now take those variations as you need to. Okay, take it by steps. You don't need to go straight in. You don't need to go straight into the pose. So take your time with each movement. But otherwise, good work. See you in the next class.